Now we are in public domain or something. I don't know. Hi. 7:04 p.m. 7th of July, 777. Apparently, in some way, shape, or form, we're here with Chris from Targeted. A North Carolina MySpace revival band. That I would also argue injects Memphis hip-hop inspired or infused slam, very, very similar to Peeling. Flesh, and it just smashes it all together. I just love the way it fucking sounds. We here tonight are with Chris to get a last-minute Crosscast done before their album releases to public domain this Friday. Jesus Christ. We took a little bit to get this done, but we got it done. We're here, people. So, we got topic 1. We got the people. But inside of part 1, the people, we got topic 1, which is origin. Mr. Chris, how did music become important to you, sir?
That's a good question. I'm gonna have to reflect. Uh, I've
So I'm
always
gonna have
been
to
raised
deflect.
around music. My dad was a rapper.
Whoa,
Uh,
what? That's
yeah,
new.
he was a rapper, and a lot of my family members were a part of this rap group. So I've always been raised in a studio, around music. For a long time, I wanted to be a rapper. That's why I like them rap samples a lot. I'm a big rap fan also.
Hell yeah.
Um, the older I got, I started listening to more rock music, like Kiss, Leonard Skinner, Guns N' Roses, Black Sabbath, like the basic starters, Metallica. And then I just really went on a rabbit hole once I started listening to new metal, and then new metal went down to death metal, went down to black metal, thrash, then eventually deathcore, which deathcore is the whole package for me. You know, I love the vocals, I love the fast and the chugs, the breakdowns. Uh, so I was doing rap and like R&B music for a while. Probably for, and I still kind of do it. I still have like little side projects, but I'll do it. I don't really post it very much.
Mm,
Um,
maybe you should, sir.
I mean, maybe.
Shameless plug. We'll
Uh,
get a link right here.
and I joined my first band back in 2023, which was a progressive metal band, As Above, So Below, which I did one song. Well, I did a few songs, but we only released one song with me. And just things didn't work out. It was mainly an age difference. I was 17, and they're all like they were all like 26 and stuff like that, meeting
Damn,
up
yeah.
every week. I was still in high school, so trying to do all of this. So once that didn't work out, I started a TikTok account called Targeted Productions, where I was just basically just posting videos of me playing guitar, me doing covers. And then I was just like, one night I was just staying up late and I made a song, which is Darker Nights, which was our first song that we ever released.
Okay.
And just playing around with it. And I threw down vocals on it and I was like, I wanna I wanna post this.
Okay.
So I couldn't really think of a name or anything, so I just went with targeted, and the rest is history.
Hell yeah. On another note, people, watch this. Watch this. Dribble, 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 dribble. I'm about to hurt myself, people. All for the show. Look at that. Look at that. That looks terrible. Okay. Oh shit. Yep. Okay. Okay. So that's how music became important to you. Was mainly through your old man and
Hmm.
his background in fucking hip hop. Um, Afterwards, God, this is hard. This is very difficult. That's how we do. That's how we do. It's getting my throat. um, were there local bands, scenes, or people that pushed you forward, do you think, into kickstarting the project of Targeted North Carolina?
1000%. Two of my good friends, Maze and Zale, they have a band called Chaos and Order.
Okay.
Uh, and then Zale has his own thing called Wave Wide as well. I met them online, and that's how I got Wave White to feature on that song Darker Nights. And they were just really like pushing me to actually upload it, so I did. And then I started making more songs, and then they've really been approving like the whole first EP we did, even Nuns Cry. And ever since, like they've already heard like most of the album. They're really like the approval. Like I'll send it to them, and so they really helped kickstart it. With local bands, there's not really a lot of local bands around here, which is kind of interesting. I've seen a
Indeed.
few little shows at like Myrtle in South Carolina,
Oh shit.
and then you got like bands like Crooked Cult from Fayetteville, which is just down the road.
Okay.
Um, but no, I mean I'm not really too in touch with the whole like my area scene, just strictly because there's not a lot. But I recently I've become more in touch with it, more with like I Am Move in Vanta. Um, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, if you don't have that much of a scene, maybe you're the reason that there is a scene that starts developing. I mean, what is it? What is it? Reality. That is a band I found recently. I think not too long after I found Targeted, after I found Bludgeon the Week through Derek Connolly of Nithful, which seems to be another Texas local MySpace revival deathcore band, and they're pretty fucking sick. Um, but Reality, dude, Reality, South Carolina, they're kind of like Boundaries, but they're from South Carolina, and they got a lot more like MySpace shit going on. So even if Targeted isn't based in South Carolina, well, they're pretty close. They're pretty
Oh yeah.
close. So if not you being in closer proximity to those other North Carolina local bands, or people that are just based in your city, I mean, hell, dude, the Stygian complex, which used to be a thing, Sold Soul, um, Croesus, Mortem Obscurum. Those are all bands. Pardon me. Goddamn. Those are all bands that we've had from North Carolina, and I mean, hell, it's those bands and Targeted are probably going to be the reason that there is a developing scene in North Carolina, and I am here to see it through. I'm here to see it all flourish and all grow over time. So, with that being said, um, I do believe that will be the conclusion to Origin, really. Now we get into. Go ahead and say this with me. Three, two,
Oh,
one.
location.
Location.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a work in progress. Fun fact about where you grew up. He's like, fun fact.
Well, I was born in Savannah, Georgia,
Mm.
and then I lived in Oklahoma, and then now where I resign is North Carolina, the Lumberton and Fayetteville area.
Okay.
Um, a fun fact, dude. Not a lot of Fayetteville is where J. Cole is from,
Okay.
the rapper. The city I live in, I believe, has the highest crime rate in North Carolina. So, I think
Not
that's.
Charlotte.
I don't know. There's not really a lot of fun facts around here.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. That's where the show comes in. It's like, hey, fucking Targeted is from North Carolina and from Lafayetteville and all that shit, or near it. Um, did I have a feeling we've already answered these questions and without answering them. Did where you grew up or grow up typo? Did where you grow up influence your creativity for Targeted North Carolina?
In a sense, and it was really kind of me finding like the Myrtle Beach music scene. Really, because at first when I first started Targeted, not really,
Mm.
but which you can tell a big difference from the first EP to which you've heard the album, to the album. A lot of things have changed. So I would say yeah, with Myrtle Beach area for sure.
Okay. And then, do you still feel connected to where you're from, where you're originally from?
Oh yeah, well with Savannah, I was only there for like 4 years because my father was also a veteran, so
Right.
we
Okay.
were everywhere. So we
Damn.
active military at the time. But here in North Carolina, yeah, 1,000%. This is a place I would always hold, no matter how far targeted goes or if I'm in another project, um, how that goes. But this is always a place I will always keep. And that's why, like, whenever I see like a band from North Carolina or South Carolina like pop up, I'm already like instantly following them. I'm listening to them. I always like to support the area
Oh yeah.
1,000%.
I take it then you're more or less familiar then with projects like Soul, Croesus, Mortem Obscurum, and what was formerly known as the Stygian Complex.
Mm-mm.
Really, dude, those are big fucking players from that state. And like I said, those are all bands that we've hosted on the show. Soul is really interesting because Temple, they're a black and deathcore band, so very comparable to that of
Mm-hmm.
Lorna Shore, Worm Shepherd, Awakened Providence, etc. However, for example, they are so creatively just unbound. They have a song called Temple of Dracul, and it is first a black and deathcore song, but then there is a rap twist in there, like as in Tech Nine type rap twist, and it's actually really fucking sick. But For Whom the Banshee Cries is my favorite song of all time by them. They have a song called Damned, with which has, I think, 9 different vocalists and franchise vocalists, mind you. Will Ramos, Derek Connolly, Greg Gilbert, fucking Cody Garcia, a couple of them, and they all speak for the different circles of hell. And like the song has different like time signatures, rhythm changes. It's awesome. Croesus, I first got into them because I would have them as a backtrack for Destiny gameplay, and
Uh-huh.
the way that their version of tech death or melodic death metal just sounds like it was created by super intelligent extraterrestrials is fucking awesome. It's no Archspire, but like it's a little bit more calmed down Archspire type shit. I love it personally. And then what is it? I mentioned Croesus. I mentioned Soul. The Stygian Complex was another MySpace deathcore band. Singer and his team, his band lineup, which had multiple incarnations, they just kind of got burnt out. Eventually, called it quits. But they're really fucking sick. Um, and yeah, I mean, I other than that, North Carolina is still pretty barren as far as its bands. But hey, that's where Targeted comes in, as far as I'm concerned. So let's keep up the good
Yes,
work.
sir. Yes, sir.
We're gonna get
Yeah,
into.
I need to be more in touch with the scene.
Mm,
I know with the band Return to Glory,
mm.
which is from South Carolina. They're really helpful with Targeted as well, and great homies, and they're killing it, and they're young too. So it was really good for them.
Hell yeah. Now, before I ask this next, or before we jump into this next topic, are you the only member of Targeted at this time?
Official member, yes. And the reason why I like it that way is I've had members of Targeted. I've had probably like about two full lineups at one point.
Oh shit.
And shit's always something's always happened. Uh not naming any names. But yeah, I've had a lot of good members too that just overall, like, if one thing happened, I was just like, nah. Um, I have members for live shows coming up because we plan on doing shows probably towards the end of the year. Um, so as of right now, as for the future, for a while at least, uh, I like to be the only guy that's like out here managing it, and then have people for live.
Fair enough.
So
So I mean, in that way, you are kind of doing the Caleb Shomo thing. Like,
yeah.
hell yeah. Okay. Are you? Would you call yourself a gearhead?
Yeah, and it's kind of unfortunate because I just had to sell my half stack.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and then jump into topic 3, gear graveyard. 3, 2,
Mhm.
1. Gear
Gear
graveyard.
graveyard. There we go.
Current setup.
Current setup, I record vocals on my SM7DB, which is right here.
Yeah, classic.
I record my vocals through Reaper.
So good.
Guitar, whenever I am recording guitar, is through the Gojira X plugin, which my 7-string's right here, actually. Shit. I hope it's not plugged in. Uh, right here.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Um, and yeah, pretty much that. And then my producers do the rest.
Okay. That's the.
So yeah.
What about dream setup?
Oh God. I would love my half stack back.
That's a good start.
Honestly, I would love just to have a full like home like real studio. I'm currently in college for music production, so um, I do this a job, and well, I make music, have a job, and I'm in college. It's a lot to balance that. That's why there's not a lot of targeted out there. To be honest with you, I don't know if this is like an upcoming question, but I might answer it right here on accident. Um, this I don't really know if anything else from Targeted will be dropped this year after this. I'm in talks with a really big band. Um, I'll say it just because it is, but it's not 100% confirmed just yet. Waking the Cadaver.
Really?
We might drop a song. I have contacts with Alex Culture. I Declare War. So we're trying to get some stuff out at the end of the year, possibly beginning of 2027. So that would be nice. But the dream setup, just to have a home studio and all my needs, so I can just go and just do everything. Honestly.
He was like, dream setup would be multiple clones of me. That way it could be me the whole time technically operating the band.
Exactly. Maybe not on drums. I'm not a very good drum player. But I can play guitar, bass, piano, and vocals. So
Nice. Okay.
so yeah.
Very musically inclined there, sir.
Yes, sir.
Worst gear you've ever had to use?
I had an off-brand Gibson guitar, which was called, I think, Shark Tooth, which is buried in my closet somewhere. That was pretty bad. Or I've had to use vocal, not for targeted, but I've had to use my AirPods as my microphone.
Really?
Before, yeah.
Well, sometimes you got to be that DIY. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, damn, I've never thought AirPods would be a decent mic though. That's crazy.
If you know how to get around it a little bit. I mean, it wasn't
Right.
great, but it would get you by.
It's like, yo, it was something.
It's enough for you to just slap the word demo behind it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, we got topic 4, the funnel. 3, 2, 1. The
The
funnel.
Oh, you drag yours out. So I'm gonna
Damn.
get it. I'm gonna get it.
Give us 5 things that help shape this release. Not being keep your eyes skinned. This could be albums by other bands,
Mhm.
movies, people, games, life experiences. What do you got?
I really like that you mentioned games because that's actually kind of there. Doom is a big one.
Really?
I think if you listen, that's kind of how my guitar style is, like especially on the self-titled EP. Very, very big for like Eventual Downfall. Very Doom inspired. Um, I don't really think there's a lot of movies that would really do it, but albums, now that's a good one. It's funny that you keep saying Peeling Flesh because Slamaholics Volume 2, really big.
Hell yeah.
And actually, I don't even really like Peeling Flesh that much, but I do like the guitar work and the samples.
Okay.
So that's where a lot of my samples are from. Is very Peeling Flesh inspired. Um, Another big album is The Cleansing, Suicide Silence, and even Hymns of Dissonance by Whitechapel that just came out.
Ooh, okay.
Very, very big. Also, I can't remember the album name, but it's by Katie Went Missing.
Oh shit. Okay.
Uh,
We
what?
might have to Google search this shit.
I would say,
Let's
yeah,
do
I'm
it
gonna have to
together.
search it up because this is killing me right now because I can't remember.
Okay. Katie went. Oop, oh shit. Album. Okay. There's a heartfelt promise.
Wait, here, yeah, that one.
Okay.
Very, very big, inspired.
Hell yeah. That's cool. Let's see.
But it's really big where the pig squeals are,
Ah.
especially on the self-titled track, "Keep Your Eyes Skinned."
Yeah.
If you've heard the unmatchable of a grilled cheese by Katie Went Missing, that is basically that breakdown.
I see.
So yeah, I would say that's. Oh, wow, I need two more. Oh
You do.
God. Oh God.
It's kind of funny that you say "Oh God" the way that you do, because you sound just like my buddy who's based over in Albemarle, and he only started saying it like that once he moved to North Carolina. I'm like, all right, is that like how you tell if it's a North Carolina? Just like, oh God, like.
It might be. I never know. Dang. How I got the name was I was watching a old Western movie with my grandfather,
Okay.
and the cowboy. I can't remember what it was called or anything, but the cowboy told the enemy or whatever to keep your eyes skinned because I'm coming,
Ooh.
and I was like, dude, that's awesome. I was like, yeah, we're gonna use that, and then another. I would say the whole green aesthetic. I guess that could be part of the funnel. The coloring
Yeah.
is really because of the self-titled EP. I feel like there's not a lot of green coming out too much often. I feel like it's more like always like black or red.
Yeah. True.
So I like that. I feel like I want people to be able to like look at a green album and think of Targeted, really.
I see.
So
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, I mean, that certainly is fascinating. I can tell you one thing for sure. The way I'm not sure who designed the album cover for "Keep Your Eyes Skinned," but I don't know. It just reminds me of like a PlayStation 2 era or early 2000s horror movie cover. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. There's just something about it that's just like, yeah, this is supposed to be a completely fictional snuff film, isn't it?
It's funny that you say that. I literally had a PlayStation 2 cover like picture with the album on it. Like I made that like 3 days ago.
There you go. There you
So,
go.
so yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that will be the funnel. Next, topic 5, which, this would apply better if there were multiple members in the band. But, this could be for you as well, I suppose. What do you do outside of musical creation to, like, keep things fresh and maybe do a palate cleanse to get yourself ready to write new material? That could be a question to answer to technically a one-man band right now.
Uh, Things that I do. The gym is a big thing.
Okay.
I'm a big gym goer. Uh, it, a lot of these songs were written like if I failed a PR, like I just get angry. Uh,
Fuck.
yeah. So,
Snare.
that I like to just go out in my car and just drive to a random city and just play like random like albums.
Yeah.
Um, and sometimes just like little adventures would like just spark something.
Yeah.
Um, I can only really write if I'm in a headspace, and I feel like whenever I'm driving and like, or I'll just park like in a field or something, because I live in like the country basically.
Right.
So it's just like it's a good just I'd look around at like a field and then just think of really dark shit. Really, it's a beautiful scenery and it just brings the anger out in me.
Man, the Windows XP Vista wallpaper is just a fucking sleeper agent for this guy then, huh?
Yeah. If I see that, I'm probably gonna write. It's gonna make me think about beating someone up. But I'm a very kind person too.
No, you are. You definitely seem it.
It's a funny thing because like when people around here like find out that I'm in a band that know me, never guess it. They don't even really know that I listen to metal music. Like I don't really look like the typical guy. I mean, I just got this tattoo and that kind of gives it away now. But well, at least around here. But
okay.
around here is like rapper country, and I kind of stand out like a sore thumb whenever I walk out. But yeah, a lot of people don't even know that I'm in a band. That could be another reason why I'm not really in touch with the scene around here. I don't really like I promote
really put yourself out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's because like to me it almost feels like I'm bragging when I like bring it up.
Yeah, you know, I got an album, right? They're like,
yeah, like I don't want to be one of those guys. And plus, a lot of people around me doesn't listen to deathcore and stuff. So whenever I go to like local shows, you usually always get asked, "Oh, are you in a band or something like that?" That was a fun thing because I've seen Peacemaker live before with I Saw God, and there was a few people out there that knew who I was, and this was right when I dropped the I don't even think I dropped my self-titled EP yet. So that was really interesting.
Hell yeah. And I mean, it's always cool to be able to have these conversations and be like, yeah, we've hosted at least one member of I Saw God so far. Cool.
Which member was it?
Oh, Zach Diebold.
Zach, oh, he's the GOAT.
The OG, man. You know, the fucking, the father of I Saw God.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he's awesome. And I Saw God is killing it. And I'm so glad that they've made a comeback, especially with all the stuff that's happened. So,
for sure,
yeah,
dude.
and I'm so glad because they were supposed to be on the self-titled EP, but things happened, and so now that I can get them on the album, it's just awesome. Especially Tyler. Tyler's killing it, the new vocalist.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I cannot wait to have our first conversation with him sometime next month because I know we're gonna be figuring out something to get at least Zach and Tyler, hopefully the entire band, we'll see. But we're hoping to get I Saw God back on for Genocide Gospel. Like that's the simplest way I can put it. But dude, I'm fucking hyped for them to be finally releasing a new album, their first full-length album. And then on top of that, it might be a King Conquer reference with the album cover itself. Like, how fucking cool is that? How cool
yeah, I have their Echoes of a Dying World behind me down back here.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So,
that's special.
Oh yeah, dude. And I bought their cleansing shirt, and I wore it to a show and it got ripped. So,
oh man,
kind of killed me a little bit.
Fuck man, I'm sorry. Well,
that was all right. It was at I think it was at a Kubla Khan show.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But I think Body Snatcher was playing, so understandable.
Understandable.
Yeah, I went a little crazy there.
Dude, hell, if because I'm gonna be getting a merch package from them because I like me and Zach had a transaction that didn't end up working out the best. So instead we made an agreement that he's just gonna be sending me like a full fucking thing of merch. Let me know what size and what shirt from the Genocide Gospel drop that you want, and I'll get an extra one for you. And then this fall, I guess, which is quite a bit of ways away, but still, This fall, I'll go ahead and make my way out to North Carolina. We can meet up briefly, and I can do say, "Here's your shirt." Just
That's awesome, dude. Hey, yeah, we're about to drop shirts with BTST with
oh man,
CDs also, so I'll save you one. And we'll do a jersey swap. That'd be awesome.
sick. Sizes, just do 3XL.
I got you.
Because I think 2XL might be still a crop top on me.
There you go.
But that's gonna be fucking awesome. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. That's gonna be great. We're making friends, people. We're making friends. But
Yeah.
yeah, that is gonna be the end of part 1. What was that? What was that?
Oh no, that the self-titled that we dropped with BTST.
Nice.
So.
Okay.
Mhm.
I like the green logo. The logo definitely looks good in green.
Yeah.
He's like,
I got it made for red, which I've never used it for red yet. So
Yo, no matter what color you want, I can always like put some of the album art and just have that as a skin for the actual logo, and then put like white or black behind it. I just know how to do that type of shit. It's actually pretty.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Part 2, we got the anatomy. Somehow, with one person, these are the depersonalized questions. These are the depersonalized topics. More or less, you already answered the question of how the name came about, or at least how the name of the album came about. But topic 1, we got the body. 3, 2, 1. The body.
I think we got it that time.
Yeah, we got it that time. If the band was a living organism, who would be what? I guess you're everything, huh?
It would be the eye for sure. It'd be the eye 1000%.
You'd be a floating eyeball. All right. Targeted. Yeah. All right. That was pretty quick.
Yeah. And that's actually a question I've been asked before. And at first I said the brain, but I was like, nah, it has to be. It's the eyeball, but with fake lashes on.
With the cumbrellas on?
Yeah, the cumbrellas, yeah. Yeah, but really like absurdly big eyelashes.
Yeah. That way they can act as wings and help it fly away. Yeah, you mentioned the brain thing. The first thing I thought it was no head. Like
Target has not given out head yet.
We're
working on that.
Well, okay. Topic 2, we have the name. 3, 2, 1. The name. How did the band name happen? We need to know if we don't already.
A thing that I saw an old a YouTube apology video, and it was some random guy, some absolute random guy. It wasn't a famous YouTube apology. It had like maybe 40 views, and I can see if I can find the video for you, and I'll send it to you. But he just kept yelling that he was like, I feel so targeted. I just feel so targeted. And that's just something I used to quote a lot with friends at my school. And then that's what made me like do targeted productions, just because it almost became like a catchphrase. And then I took the production out, and now we're just stuck with targeted. So
that's so, dude. You should have that as your set intro in the future. Once you acquire more guys, just like I feel so targeted.
Which targeted? We almost changed the name not too long ago.
Really?
To Woundwalker, which I eventually just named it a song. Which the only reason why I didn't do that, because I love the name Woundwalker so much. But you have like Netherwalker and all this other stuff. It's just way too similar. I didn't want people to get confused. So
no, I like targeted. It's like you can the more twang you put in there too. Just like this is targeted from North Carolina. It's like yeah, that's targeted. Like that you can't be like this is Bailey and Flash from Oklahoma. Like you could, but it just doesn't really make any sense.
So
you can attach. Yeah, you can attach the twang to targeted. It's like, I feel targeted. I feel oppressed. Like, at least I think it works like that. But topic 3, we have the DNA. 3, 2, 1. The DNA. If Targeted was the child of two bands, and two bands only, who would be the parents?
I think this is a non-surprising answer. Uh, Suicide Silence and Peeling Flesh.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Moving on very quickly, what distinguishes Targeted North Carolina from other bands in the MySpace Revival ecosystem? Probably the Peeling Flesh part.
I would say that, and this answer is going to be more based off of what people have told me. Because to me, for a while, I didn't even know that I was acknowledged as a Revival MySpace deathcore band. But now I live up to it, and that's, you can tell from the album.
Yeah.
I would say we're definitely one of the more, like, one of the only down tempo Revival deathcore bands.
Okay.
And the sampling, more of the rap sampling.
Yeah.
Because almost every MySpace deathcore like has some type of samples in it, but I think doing that and then doing like sound effects like the scratching, stuff like that, I think what sets us apart a little bit also.
Hell yeah. All right. Topic 4, we have the autopsy. 3, 2, 1. The autopsy.
The autopsy. Mm-hmm.
Let's dissect one song from the release. And this is the song that you feel has the most lyrical content to it, has the most substance to it, has the most writing process stories behind it, hidden details, etc. One song.
Wow. Okay, do you want more? Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 song options because you've heard them.
Yeah.
And yeah, you pick. So either Keep Your Eyes Skinned or Cross the Line.
I'm a good whore for a title track, so let's go with Keep Your Eyes Skinned.
There we go. Do I need to pull up the lyrics here?
Probably for reference, and we'll just edit out this awkward chunk of you being like, "Ha, I'm looking it up now. Don't worry, give me some time. It's okay." I know I used to do that shit all the time.
Okay, hold on. You know what? Actually, sorry to do this here. Actually, we probably will go with Blood Grown Roses, actually.
That's fine. Yeah.
Because, because this one definitely took the longest, actually. Okay, so can you repeat exactly what you're looking for?
Right. So either the most lyrical depth, hidden details, the one with the most recording stories, and the one, like you said, the one with the most complicated writing process. Like, plenty of bulletins for conversation, I would say.
So a little bit of backstory. So with the first EP that we dropped, Even Nuns Cry, it is based off of corrupted churches. Self-titled is really about like a king that is being turned on by its people. And this one is basically targeting, no pun intended, government, basically.
Okay.
So with Blood Grown Roses with Vanta, this whole song is basically, and it kind of goes tie with Cross the Line. So with like the lines of there's no return from me, hold my hand to the grave, I see them coming, I see them dying, and all I see is red, all I see is red, all I see is red when they start lying. We all know what's going on with like the government shit right now. With, I don't even want to say their names, but you get it.
Little Palm Beach Pete.
Yeah. So, and that's really what a lot of this is about. I'm not a very political person, but with the genre that we are a part of. That's the whole point.
That's the
It,
whole
it's
fucking
it
point.
is to be that voice to stand against it, and for people open their eyes, keep their eyes skinned for this shit. Death metal's not really like doing like the political side.
No.
Metalcore's not. Hardcore, somewhat. Really depends. So this is ultimately like the genre to stand up for.
If you
And
have the
that's one
balls to
thing.
do it, really, I think. Like,
Exactly. And I feel like certain things shouldn't be ignored. Because out of the however many people live in America or anywhere else, really, because we're not the only corrupted country,
right.
not everyone has the voice. So that's kind of what this music is. This album is for me to be other people's voices and to rally people up. Really, is
Yeah.
the ultimate goal. Um, but yeah, that's another one is show me what you got when the night when it falls. You're so manly, 10 foot tall. Make their walls fucking fall. Break their walls, break their walls, break their walls. So
Oh, yeah.
it's just overtaking because these people believe they're untouchable, all this other stuff. When Declaration of Independence, we can take over whenever we want.
Yeah.
That's it's all day. So it's just don't sit at the gates or the walls and just complain and protest and all this other stuff. Do something about it. Because the longer we sit here and take everything, what's going to change if we don't make the change?
Nothing. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think that's what really this album is about.
Fuck yeah. No, I love that. And that truly makes Keep Your Eyes Skinned and Targeted North Carolina a valuable friend in the Crosscast networking alliance thingy, because that's the true counterculture shit that I want to host. That's the true counterculture philosophy mindset that I want to give an audience and give a voice on this show, even if 90% of the times, or 90% of the time, single tense, the bands that we host are still always going to be bigger than us. It means when you jump on this show, there's ultimately a chance that someone in Russia, Indonesia, Spain, Portugal, now France, Philippines, like there's ultimately a chance that people from those corners of the world are going to hear your music.
Mm-hmm.
Where I think at least there's a tiny, tiny bit more of a percentage of a chance of people from those parts of the world seeing your stuff, whether they be fans of the bands of that same country that we've hosted already, or the fact that we have very few major countries to
Mm-hmm.
interview bands from. Like, it's just, it works on an international basis. Only thing that sucks is, like, it's kind of like a cobweb, right? A cobweb is actually a really good analogy to use for it, because, like, you can find a cobweb in most dark places, but you have to find your way into those darker places to find the cobweb. But once you do find it, you're like, ooh, there's a black widow in here somewhere. Like, where is it? It's gonna bite me. Is it gonna, like, I know I was doing that earlier today with one of our customers at the job I work, but still, I like to think that the Anatomy Crosscast over time, if not now, and if not in the last 5 years, will one day be an international means of networking and connection with a whole bunch of people, let alone outside of the bands that we host and the host personalities themselves. And that's really all I want. Anyways, enough of a rant about networking or some shit. Topic 5, we have the reincarnation. 3, 2, 1.
The reincarnation.
One in Californication is going on with this reincarnation fool. But I've noticed that I've wanted to make an adjustment to this question. We'll make the adjustment every session I feel the need to do it in. If this band, if Targeted, wasn't a deathcore band, but it was still a creative outlet, and now, through Keep Your Eyes Skinned and your prior works, how it truly is supposed to be an anti-government MySpace revival band with some almost like Sid from Slipknot disc scratchy elements in there, some Memphis hip hop in there and shit. If it wasn't a MySpace deathcore band that also combines all those very unique elements, what do you think it would be as a creative outlet?
This is gonna be a big difference, but I'm gonna give you two.
Okay.
Uh, I've thought about death metal before. Um, but really, I think I would be more in the emo scene.
Interesting.
1000%. I do a lot of clean singing in my free time. Um, I love those deep lyrics, which necessarily isn't really political.
Mm.
I mean, somewhat like you still got like MCR and stuff like that that has their political aspects, but I love clean singing just as much as I love hearing a pig squeal. So probably somewhere around those lines.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love to hear that. And honestly, one day, I hope that that's maybe the next envelope that you decide to push, is that we hear some clean singing on some targeted, even if it's like, oh, it's not even MySpace deathcore anymore. It's like, dude, it can always be MySpace metalcore. You fucking dweebs.
Exactly. Hmm.
Boom, bada, bang.
I've thought about it. I've thought about it. I've been thinking about starting another side project. Um,
You have
but
me at another side project.
yeah, uh, I have an Instagram for it and stuff like that. It's public right now, and I have been working in the on it. I'm sorry, I was getting a call, but it's called Abigail's Revenge, which is like a
Ooh.
yeah, which is that name's that name's something else, but it's like not really midwestern emo, but it's just more just that emo like classic that I've always kind of wanted to go for. So I probably would drop a song there maybe later in the year after this album's already out and stuff like that.
Mm.
We'll see though. I gotta build the courage to drop something like that.
Yeah, I mean, so you said Abigail's Revenge?
Yes.
Princess Revenge? That's like the first thing that comes to mind. It's a little bit more broader, but it's like, oh, why would the princess need revenge? But, just throwing that out there. Um, I was actually just improvising. Like, I hate to admit it, but I was using some more like spicy mobile apps to do some AI generated conversation for a narrative, not for spicy shit, ironically, and gotten pretty deep into that. Don't take that wrong. Um, and the main character's name is now Lady Servant instead of Servient or something like that. But yeah, it's like the first thing I thought of. I'm like, Princess Revenge. And I was like, kind of like The Princess Bride, even maybe The Princess Revenge. But it's like, well, The Princess Revenge, like you kind of have to say it like that for it to make sense. And well, that means it's not grammatically correct. But anyways, for Keep Your Eyes Skinned, though, one thing I always like to talk about as someone who plans to get into that creative media myself one day for bands across the scene, being that now I have a logo designed out there in the wild for a band called Overdose to Sleep. Well, the next step is just doing album artwork. I think that'd be really fun. But for the artwork of Keep Your Eyes Skinned, for one, who did it? And two, do you remember how the first couple ideas came through? And like, how did the conversations go? Unless you made them, and then that would allude to schizophrenia. No. Like,
No, I haven't. No, I didn't do the artwork. I can't remember exactly on the top of my head the guy's Instagram, which I'll DM it to you. So you can have it for the podcast and stuff. But there was two, and I'll send you the original one.
oh, interesting.
Also. But this one was more like a torso, like ripped person, which looked really nice, and I really enjoyed it. To me, it didn't really fit the vibe though.
Or the name of the album.
Or which at the time it wasn't. It was the name of the album was going to be Their Final Honor, and
Oh.
Their Final Honor was going to be on this album. But I decided I was like, let's just forget that and then just start something completely new. And I was looking at my people that I have like three different artists that I've always attended to. And I saw this one guy, and I was like, "Can you just make me a little concept?" And he made the concept, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's the one." And then he made it green, and then I slapped my logo on there, and then
Your elemental
got it.
color is green.
That is my favorite color, actually.
Hell yeah, that works
I think
out.
it's pretty easy to tell, though.
Yeah, yeah. Not at all with the green dominant camo shirt or the green themed album or the green logo on the first EP. No, not at all. Not at all.
Maybe.
He's like guilty.
But the first concept of the album was red though.
I
So
see.
mhm. So
Got yourself some Christmas color rotations going on upstairs, eh? He's like, I'm
oh
just ready
yeah.
for it to be cold again.
But I sold that artwork to someone to ballet. So
Oh,
they might be
okay.
using it. I don't know. So
We'll see, I guess. Okay.
but I didn't
Cool.
sell it. I gave it to him. I didn't feel right
Ah.
selling it. So which is also the band From Nile. Do you know who that is?
But who?
From Nile.
Nile? Like
From
Nile is a
Nile.
river in
Yeah.
Egypt.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. What's
Uh, we have a song dropping Friday with them also.
oh,
Yeah, which is on my Instagram. That's like the three videos
are you
that I was
talking
sharing
about
with.
the legendary death metal band Nile?
No, from Nile. This is
From Nile.
there's not an R
Like
series.
from Nile with the H in it. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, not them. No, no. But but
They were
no,
collaborating with one of the biggest technical death metal
no,
bands of all time. Just like, what? No, I remember that
no.
post now.
But yeah, yeah. That's dropping Friday as well. So it's really a double targeted day. So this is really fun.
Hell yeah. There you go.
I feel like I needed to promote that.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Okay, so
I'll probably put a little chunk of it in the show for you.
there you go.
In post production or some shit if I remember to. Good God, I have so much to edit now. But topic 6, the instinct. 3, 2, 1. The
The
instinct.
instinct.
Why did Keep Your Eyes Skinned become an album instead of an EP?
It's kind of scary that you asked that because it was going to be an EP, but I wanted to always drop an album, and I already had two albums out that all dropped in 2025. So I made a promise. I was like, in 2026, I'm gonna drop an album because I didn't want to do three EPs. Because then at that point, why not just wait and then just have an album? That's like almost like Reverent. Like, when is Reverent going to drop an album? Like, that's what I want to know.
I
But
mean, maybe they're pulling a distant and they made two EPs, but then those two EPs are also going to be a part of the later album with like, 3 or 4 more tracks. That could be interesting. I want more bands to do that. I think it was cool that Distant did that the way that they did, especially with all the collaborations and the features and shit on those EPs. Good God, that was so sick.
which is crazy because like they've only been dropping music for like a year.
Who?
And how long has Reverent been dropping music for?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's been at least since 24 there, bud.
It could, even if it is 24, the fact that they're that big is insane.
Well, they're also kind of pulling a spirit box that way. If you really think about it, they're like, we got an EP. We got an EP. You
Yeah.
like us? You like us? Album! Like, there you go. All that waiting wasn't for nothing. And it's like, why do you think there was a 3 in the band name? We were waiting until the 3rd release or some shit.
It could be.
Who knows?
I know I love Reverent. So I know whenever, I mean, even if they just drop only EPs for the rest of their life, it's still gonna be hard. But I'm interested
Absolutely.
to see what they drop now since they're signed.
Same.
So
Who are they signed to?
is it Atlanta Records? Which is
That would be
fucking
insane.
insane.
There's no way
Uh,
they signed to Atlantic, dude.
label. I don't think it's updated. I know it's New Apocalypse was their old one, but I remember I saw something that was it was something big like Atlantic Records, which is like
There's no
um
fucking way, dude, because that means they can never like say no again.
that's what I was like worried about. I think it's on their.
No more Oliver Tree moment, okay? That
No,
that
yeah, no,
was
it was Atlantic Records then.
no
Because I
fucking way,
was making that
dude.
joke. Yeah, they were like the heaviest band to ever be signed by Atlantic Records.
Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck? I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I did. That's what I was thinking, especially with the whole Oliver Tree thing that came out. I was like, and Reverend like signed to them like I don't know if it was before or after Oliver, but yeah,
um
it was crazy. No, it definitely had to be before because like I was actually excited. I was like a MySpace revival band getting signed to Atlantic Records, like that's either gonna be really, really good or really, really bad.
True.
And
Yeah, no, you're right.
they're really young. So like it's
That could also be why they got signed to Atlantic.
yeah. So
It's like, hello, children.
I think they are like 17.
They are, yeah. Dude,
So it's
we barely missed them. When Spite was doing the New World Killer Tour and they came through town here in Mesa, they were sick, so they couldn't attend. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I missed the new Suicide Silence reincarnation because they were sick? Well, yeah, please get better. But also, fuck! Like, all right, well, we managed to get this whole thing, I think, under 2 hours so far. Let's continue that trend. Final segment, my friend. Slingshot. 3, 2, 1. Slingshot!
Mhm.
One song for TAC's greatest hits playlist over on Spotify, which while you are thinking of that song, please take your time because I forgot to open up Spotify over on my end because I'm a fucking doofus. We got, that Spotify playlist over there with a song by every band that we have ever hosted. And now I'm trying to just get into a pattern, getting into a habit of adding these songs live on the
Mhm.
on the Crosscast. So, boom, Spotify is now opened up. Please, sooner, if you will.
So a song by Targeted or just anything?
Yeah, a song by Targeted, and not only that, but because this Crosscast is indeed promoting, or it's meant to be promoting, that of Keep Your Eyes Skinned, let's go ahead and aim specifically for a song off of Keep Your Eyes Skinned.
Yeah, I think with out of the two songs that are they're out, I think Moonwalker would be a good one to add on there.
True. Especially because it was supposed to be the project name at one point. That's
Yeah, it
fascinating.
has a lot of value to it also.
Hell yeah,
Definitely probably the most diverse song on the album too. So
for sure.
um,
I need to give the album a couple more listens, but I do remember like everything flowed together as an album should, but yeah, I will admit I need to listen to the album again because I don't really remember what they sound like individually. But we have then Wound Walker here featuring. Okay, so this was the one featuring I Saw God. I see.
mhm.
But yeah, we got Targeted, Unresponsive, Alistair's Gash, Bubblegum Chainsaw, and Within Oblivion. Those are the most recent 5 songs. Those are the most recent 5 crosscasts. Stop the share. And now, my friend, final questions for Slingshot. What's next for the band?
uh, this album would drop. CDs and shirts will be released with BTST. We also just dropped hats with Gutted Records. Um, I would say expect a single towards October, November area.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I'll be working on an EP. So an EP would be next for the band for sure.
Okay.
Towards the end of the year, hopefully we can get some show dates out and start do the first targeted performances in
Hell
this
yeah.
year. If it's not this year, it's definitely going to be 2027. So
I mean, hell, for me, it's always been the odd years, man, or the odd number years. But let's go ahead and do any shout outs.
Shout out. Well, I got to get these out the way. The I Am Mook, I Saw God, Definer, Vanta for all hopping on the album. Especially with I Am Mook and Vanta for doing it like almost last minute. Um, and being really supportive about it, especially I Am Mook. They were super, super supportive about us for months now. Um, and especially I Saw God for uh, helping us solve a situation a while ago with their former vocalist was supposed
Oh
to hop on
shit.
the song, and finally given the feature that we wanted for a while, and and then Danny, which was on our song "Eventual Downfall" when he was on Iron Ox, wanted to. I think we were the first band to feature Definer, so that was an honor because Definer's killing it. They're racking it up. Shout out to Masochist Records, Gino, Zale with ACR also. And yeah, and Brian for helping this album be possible and everything. So,
Fuck yeah. In your opinion, Mr. Chris, who should appear on TAC in the future and why should they be dissected?
ooh, I think I'll give three suggestions. I think you should get Restricted if you haven't already.
Nope.
When Screams Go Silent,
Okay.
and we'll go From Nihil because they're a one man band as well. So I think that would be really interesting.
Hell yeah. With that being said, good sir, it is 8:04 p.m. on the 7th of July. It is time to let this Crosscast process, and I think I was going to do Bubblegum Chainsaw for the 10th of July, but if this band's dropping their new album on the 10th of July, I think we need to prioritize this session. So we're going to get this one out next week. July 19th is going to be Bubblegum Chainsaw, and then John Robert C's Crosscast is going to be that following Friday. At the
Mhm.
beginning of the year, we were doing like 2 Crosscasts per week, but the editing and the time I've been putting into editing for these last 2 and how they've been received, it tells
Mhm.
me everything that I need to know. And that is that when I actually edit the way that I should have been doing all 5 of these years that I've been doing YouTube and this Crosscast, people actually care. And I'm like, oh, duh. So, with that being said, we will be getting this session queued up for editing and everything as soon as possible. This is going to be pretty last minute, unfortunately,
Mhm.
but we made it happen. We got through it, and therefore the Crosscast shall happen. The front to back shred montage, where I'm in a full airsoft uniform, playing on Black Ops 6 Terminus, getting my ass kicked multiple times, but still playing throughout the entire album. That will all be out this Friday.
There
Until
we
then,
go.
people, have a great night, and just like the Great Eternal Music Machine, let's keep cranking, and we'll see you later. Bye.